Alex Morgan was never the loudest student in the class. He wasn't the valedictorian, nor the captain of the basketball team. He wasn't invisible either, just someone who preferred to listen more than speak, to help more than boast. At 16, Alex sat near the window in room 204 of Meadowbrook High School. The room belonged to Mr. Harris, the school's English teacher. He was in his late 40s, his hair flecked with gray, and eyes that held stories no textbook could capture. Mr. Harris had a way with words. He made poetry feel like music and made Alex feel like he mattered. But that semester, something was different. Mr. Harris's shirts looked older, like they had been washed too many times. He skipped lunches more frequently. His smile still showed up during class, but it no longer reached his eyes. Whispers floated through the corridors. Some students mocked, others didn't notice. But Alex did. He noticed how Mr. Harris winced when getting up from his chair, how he sometimes paused during lectures, his gaze lost in another world, how his voice trembled ever so slightly when speaking about family. It wasn't pity that stirred Alex, it was gratitude. For every time Mr. Harris had encouraged him when life at home was heavy, for every time he stayed after class to answer Alex's quiet questions about life, not just literature. So one rainy Tuesday, after the bell rang and the class emptied, Alex stayed behind. Silently, he placed a brown paper grocery bag on the desk. Inside, a loaf of bread, some canned soup, apples, tea, and a handwritten note. "For you, sir, you've given us so much. Please take this." He didn't sign it, he didn't wait. He just walked out. Mr. Harris found the bag after the final period. At first, he was confused. Then he saw the note. His hands shook as he read it. He looked around. The classroom was empty. A soft rumble of thunder echoed outside. He sat down slowly and placed the note beside the bag. His fingers brushed over the words again and again. That evening, Mr. Harris didn't go straight home. Instead, he took a walk through the park near the school, holding the bag with quiet reverence. It wasn't about the food, it was about being seen. Because that day, he had almost resigned. He had almost given up. But that anonymous gesture, that quiet act of care, it reminded him why he started teaching in the first place. He never asked who did it, but he suspected, and he never forgot. Years rolled by like seasons turning pages. Alex graduated. He took community college classes while working part-time jobs. His dreams were modest but honest. He wanted stability, to take care of his father who had been ill on and off, and maybe one day open a small bookstore. But life, as it often does, didn't follow the script. His father's condition worsened. Medical bills stacked like towers impossible to climb. The part-time job cut his hours. And the house, their only inheritance, was now on the verge of being taken by the bank. One evening, after another rejection letter from a job he'd hoped for, Alex sat on the porch steps. He held his head in his hands. Rain drizzled lightly, soaking his sleeves. He felt like he had failed his father, failed himself. 2 mornings later, someone knocked on the door. Alex thought it was the bank representative again. He almost didn't open it, but something urged him to. He opened the door and froze. Standing there, older now but unmistakable, was Mr. Harris. His hair was whiter, his glasses thicker, but his smile was just as kind. Mr. Harris?" Alex blinked in disbelief. "Hello, Alex," he said. "I hope I'm not intruding." "No, not at all, sir. Wow, it's been years." "It has. May I come in?" Alex nodded. The two sat at the small dining table, where unpaid bills were scattered like fallen leaves. "I heard about your situation," Mr. Harris began gently, "from an old colleague at the school." "I'm so sorry, Alex." Alex shrugged, ashamed. "I'm managing, or trying to." Mr. Harris reached into his coat pocket and pulled out an envelope. He slid it across the table. Alex hesitated, then opened it. Inside was a thick wad of cash, more than enough to pay the overdue mortgage and settle the most urgent bills. I can't accept this," Alex stammered. "This is too much." "No," Mr. Harris replied, eyes misty. "Years ago, when I was at my lowest, someone left me a bag of groceries and a note. That small kindness helped me believe in myself again. It reminded me that I mattered." Alex's heart stopped. "You knew it was me?" I suspected, Mr. Harris smiled. Only one student cared enough to notice. Alex couldn't speak. And that's not all, Mr. Harris continued. My brother owns a publishing company now. They're looking for someone to assist in logistics and retail. I've already spoken to him. You start next week, if you want it. Tears filled Alex's eyes. Why are you doing this? He asked, voice shaking.